5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hi, this is Ruben Studdard, and I'm in the Red Velvet Cake Studios here with Miss Nikki Woods. Yes.
Is this like the newscast rock? What is this? What is the rock about?
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Don't interrupt me while I'm asking. Thank you. So earlier today, I was driving in from the other side of town, and I decided that, hey, maybe I should check out my Twitter page. And there was somebody on the Twitter page talking smack about Ruben Studdard, how they had forgot that they had to interview me, hadn't planned any questions or anything. So
John Murray didn't do that, did he?
No, it was some pretty lady on there named Nikki Woods, and I get here and there she is, and so I decided maybe, just maybe, I should turn the table on her, interview her. So how are you?
I'm good. I have a question though about Twitter, since we're talking about Twitter.
Sure.
Is it true you thought Twitter was a person at one time?
Who told you that?
I read it I Googled you.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never told nobody I thought Twitter was a person. I have always known what
lying.
Twitter was. Thank you very much, Nikki, for making people think I'm not computer literate.
It is Black America Web. We are going beyond the studios with Ruben Studdard, whose new CD is out.
Yes.
Love Is.
Yes.
So let's talk about it. You're going to do an in-studio jam. You did a little something special for
I'm
us.
so excited I get a chance to be here with Mr. Joyner in the morning because I am a huge fan.
Really?
Always have been. My mom listens to the show religiously, wants to go everywhere that Tom Joyner and yeah. So
hi, Mom.
I'm so happy to be here. I'm sure she is going to be watching Black America Web to see this interview and make sure I'm not chewing gum and saying
So tell us about the CD.
The
Love
CD is
Is
called Love Is, and I got an opportunity to work with two people I've always wanted to work with my whole life, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. It was a great experience. I think this is my best album to date. I am so excited I get a chance to do something I love every day.
So how much writing did you do on the album? Was it just
all the originals?
Do we need to get you something? Towel.
You know what? I'm always sweating. Don't be acting like you ain't never seen me on television.
No, I work with Tom, so I know
stuff.
about sweat in bald men.
I
do. Be mopping. I do.
Well, you know, I'm not gonna even be shamed. I'll take some paper towels.
Karen is gonna bring us something.
As Karen walks.
Right, belly first.
Thank you so very much. All right.
It is beyond the studios.
Okay, here we go. Now,
how much writing?
Every original song on the album I either wrote or co-wrote with somebody. So this was an opportunity for me to really be myself and really express myself musically. And the new situation I have with Sony ATV has just really been amazing for me. And I've gotten the opportunity to just work with people that I think that have brought the best out of me. I've never worked harder on an album than I did with Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. And I mean, I've been all over the world recording and stuff, but I mean, like, as far as just intense recording, this has been the best experience for me.
Now, I read something about one of the songs that you say is your favorite song. What's your favorite song on the album?
My favorite songs have changed. I'm sorry.
The question. Well, okay, well, what's your favorite song now?
My favorite song now is probably Footprints in the Sand. And that's, I'm always, trying to do something with young people. And I was in Denmark when I started this process. The album started with me recording a song that would be the send-off song for American Idol season 7. And I went to Denmark to write with these guys. And the first night we were there, the first person I saw on television was Barack Obama, and I instantly got inspired to write a song. And it turned out really, really great. And now that it's on the album, it is my favorite song because I feel like once I perform this song and people hear this song, they'll be inspired to, to do more than what they're doing.
What about Love Is?
Love Is.
What's your favorite song? Went last week or 2 months?
But that song is on Love Is. Footprints in the Sand is on Love Is.
Okay, but what was your favorite song like 2 weeks ago? What about the song you wrote for your wife that
See,
you said that
you know what?
This
is what I don't understand about Nikki Woods. Instead of just, asking me what she really wanted to ask me, Nikki
wife.
beat all the cherry bushes.
I skipped around.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm back. I'm here in the spot I want to be in. Tell me about the song you wrote for your wife.
The song I wrote for my wife is called "A Song for Her." It's the title of the song is pretty simplistic. It's because I wrote it for my wife. I was in the studio with Terry Lewis, and one of the guys I brought from Alabama with me, John Jackson, was playing around on the keyboard, and I just instantly loved the melody. And when I started writing, the first words that came out of my mouth when I was writing the lyrics was "Dust Off My Heart," and it went.
And every woman goes,
oh. Because I can remember 2 or 3 years before that talking to my friends and saying I would probably never get married. And for me to be in the position where I found somebody that I was in love with and cared enough about to say, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. And that was a dust off my heart moment. So that lyric really, means a lot to me. Everything after that, everything that I say after that in the song goes, with me saying, now I'm ready, for love.
Aww.
Don't cry.
Okay. So I know she inspires you, and I'm sure that other people, like you said, Barack Obama is an inspiration. But is there anywhere that you go? Mm-hmm. Is there a location? Is there a certain place that you go to get inspired to write?
Music inspires me. So wherever I am, no matter what city I'm in, when it's great music, I can always write a song. And that's pretty much how I am, no matter where I'm at. I was just talking to my artist, Sherry, about, our experience in Miami when she first started working with me. Like, I'm just, wherever I am, if the music is good, I can put pen to pad and make it happen.
What's the quickest you've ever written a song?
The quickest I've ever written a song is the song I just wrote for the Be Sickle Smart campaign. It's called "I'm a Fighter," and it took me like 15 minutes to write the song.
Really?
Yeah.
You're helping me with my interview, because one of the things that I did this morning was I asked people on Twitter, like, if they had questions for you. And one of the questions was, how did you get involved in the sickle cell campaign?
How did I get involved with the sickle cell campaign? My mother, as long as I can remember, has always been involved with the Sickle Cell Foundation in Birmingham, and they called us. Mm-hmm. I guess they, found out that I had known about it and had, done some things as a child with the Sickle Cell Foundation. So they called us and asked if I would be interested in working with the Be Sickle Smart campaign, and I said, of course, because it's a condition that affects primarily African Americans, and I think that they don't get as much, publicity on their issues as they should. And so if I can do anything, write a song, go somewhere, because it really ain't about me. It's really about if you ever go to an event with me, you'll see these young people and they talk to me about how difficult it is to live with sickle cell. And, as a child, I never got a chance to hear these kind of stories, but the song really came from a conversation I had in Jacksonville, Florida. I think it was, the first event I did. And I remember the young boy telling me, well, he painted a picture, because all the kids, they do come in and they do like a day of events about how to keep themselves healthy, and they paint pictures to give an account of how it feels to have sickle cell. And the little boy, it almost brought me to tears. The little boy had a picture of him behind jail bars.
Wow.
And it was one of the and like flames and stuff of fire coming down on him. And I was like, and so when I started writing the song, I thought about him, and the song just came like that, and then found out that the guy that's producing the song, his niece and nephew both have sickle cell.
Yeah, I think that, like you said, it's like one of those diseases where you hear the name, but you really don't understand what it is and how it affects people and how dangerous it is.
Right.
To have.
And painful. Yes.
And painful. Good job.
Stop.
So is there anywhere we can go to hear the song? I mean, is it on like a sickle cell website?
Yes, it's on the BeSickleSmart.com website. I wrote it exclusively for them, for the kids, and for the patients that they come out. So you can't buy it on iTunes or any of that stuff. You have to go to BeSickleSmart.com to get the song or hear the song.
So, and I know you get this question a lot, but this was another question that we got via Twitter. What are your thoughts on American Idol now, and how it's changed and the effect that it's had on the music industry since you were?
I think American Idol will undoubtedly go down in history as the best music television show ever produced. next to Soul Train. Excuse me, because
because Don is listening.
I'm just saying, and I'm not even saying that because he's listening. I'm just saying because that's what I look forward to watching on Saturday mornings when I was a kid.
Really?
What? Soul Train?
Did you like do the moves when people were like doing
everybody?
Really?
Everybody. Yes, I did.
You want to do a move?
No.
Okay.
You're not gonna embarrass me.
He tried to get me to be a background dancer.
But no, I think it is apparent that it has affected the music industry by the amount of records and units that they've been able to sell with just the people that have been on the show. If you look at my season, you have 4 people. I won, Clay Aiken, Kimberly Locke, and Josh Grayson. That's just my season alone with people that had #1 records.
Right.
That's a lot of people.
Right.
From one, in one season.
Do we have to use our fingers?
But I have to. My mom's a teacher, so everything has
count
to
our
be
toes.
tangible.
Okay, all right.
The first season, Kelly Clarkson. Third season, Fantasia.
Right.
Deanna DeGarmo. Fourth season, Carrie Underwood.
Jennifer Hudson.
Latoya London, who was also doing The Color Purple while Fantasia was off.
Right.
You have the 5th season, Taylor Hicks, and Kelly Pickler, who is doing extremely well in country music, who's on tour right now with Taylor Swift. Like, the list just goes on and on and on of the accomplishments that people have made being from that show. And I think that as long as people in America want to have a hand in helping people reach their goals through music and being a part of helping somebody reach their dreams, I think American Idol will be around for a long, long time. And they're still getting Super Bowl ratings on the finale.
They are. So what's next? What's next?
What is next?
What is next for Ruben Studdard?
I was on the road for 7.5 months with the 30th anniversary tour of Ain't Misbehaving. And that was a lot. 8 shows a week for 7.5 months.
Oh yeah, it's totally a different thing.
Yeah, it was very different. And now I'm out promoting my album. I would like.
This is what he would like.
To have a month to Ruben.
No.
But I am sure that will not happen.
I mean, I'm just Nikki and I don't get a month.
Because my manager works tirelessly to keep me in front.
Wave hi to the manager.
Tirelessly to keep me in front of people all the time, no matter what. Like yesterday, we had an argument about a date that we have now on the 31st of
I was going to say not a date, but a date.
Show.
Okay.
I want to be with my family. It is the Magic City Classic. It is the biggest deal in Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay, and we will be there.
I have been going since I was 1
year
old.
I know.
But every year, he finds a way to go to Morris Brown when
where the money is.
When I just like to say this about Cedric Evans. When Morris Brown has something going on, we are always magically off of work. When Alabama A&M has something going on, Ruben Studdard is always doing something. I don't know how that works.
Well, I know. We went last year, and this was like the first time I think I've ever been to Alabama.
Right.
God bless Alabama. So, and I have learned this whole year I have been working on discovering my inner Bama because Tom said he was not going to take me back until I reached down deep.
Was you acting funny?
And found I just had never seen some of the things I saw.
What did you see?
Like
example.
People barbecuing on the street. I'd never seen anything like that before.
That is real.
Well,
blackness.
I learned. He said bougie. His word was bougie.
Barbecue on the street is
fire.
No,
me not having seen it was bougie. So I got to reach down.
Did you try some though?
It was fire.
I know what it was.
I used a fork, but no, I'm joking.
No, you didn't.
I'm joking.
No, you did not.
I'm joking.
Well, look, me and my whole family will be at the Magic City Classic this year, hopefully. And, we'll have a tent and everything. So you are welcome.
I can come by.
You are welcome to come over and partake in the potato salad and all the fixings.
This is on record.
I'm letting you know.
Okay.
Nikki, if you stop acting funny with me on Twitter, you can get whatever you want.
The CD is Love Is.
It is.
It's in stores now. And the in-studio jam is up on blackamericaweb.com. Thank you, Ruben.
Thank you so much for having me. Everybody, please go to your store and buy my album. Do not burn it. Buy it. Thank you. J. Anthony Brown, Do Not Murder Together.
Now that you said it, it's done. It's done. It's Beyond the Studios, Black America.